Hey, what's going on, guys? RS Games here, back with another episode of Farming Simulator 22 here on Taheton County, Iowa. How are you guys doing today? I hope all is well. So now, this was not going to be my original plan for today's episode. I was going to bring us into the springtime and show all that good stuff, but the corn actually went higher than it really should for the price, and I couldn't pass it up. So we are hauling in our corn today, taking a couple loads. I got a couple nice rolling shots there at the start, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And I also showed a little bit, I did some more fall tillage between episodes. I kind of ran out of time though. I couldn't get it all done in the time that we had, and it started snowing. So unfortunately there's still going to be some tillage to do in the spring, but I got most of it done, like a very large portion. So that'll be nice. And then we can move into planting and hopefully use some of this money that we're making here to expand a little bit. But we'll see what that brings. Also, we're going to have to start looking at the store, because one thing I'd like to purchase is a land roller. Actually, I should look right now. Is there one in there? We're just texting and driving. Actually, there is not. Okay. Wouldn't mind having that Montag, though. Alright. Oh. How much is that Montag? I should check and see if my planter has a pull behind hitch, because if we can use that and increase our capacity for liquid fert on our planter, that would be really nice. That actually may be a good purchase. It's 28 grand though. That's pretty expensive. We'll see. I'd like to buy some more land, and I'd also, after doing some of that tillage, we are definitely going to need a bigger cultivator. I'm not so worried about getting a chisel plow, anything bigger than what we got. What we got is fine, because I'm really not going to be doing a lot of plowing the ground. Right, I don't want to do heavy tillage. I want to do no-till or light till, just some like VT stuff. Right now, the cultivator we got is kind of small. It takes forever to do our new big field, which is fine, but it could definitely go faster. So that's what gonna be one of our future investments. The only problem with that is we need a much larger tractor to go along with that thing, and I cannot afford a tractor. Alright, so we are pulling here in at, I think it's like H and something milling. They were paying the highest price I've ever seen for corn, and we are taking full advantage of it. What is this place called? It's H&H Milling. Yep. Alright. We're gonna get this corn unloaded for the first time and see how much we make. Alright guys, I made a terrible goof there. I had my mic muted. Anyways, I was trying to make a little montage of the corn coming out of the hoppers and showcasing the selling of that. It backfired. Didn't work. And then afterwards, my mic was muted. Anyways, so each hopper brought in about $46,000, which is super nice. That's really gonna go towards a lot on the farm here. Also, another thing we're gonna probably try to do today is buy our inputs for this next year. I want to get some seed and some fertilizer. Man, red lights in this game too? What kind of light system is this? I'm not waiting for that. No thank you. That light system is all sorts of goofy. Anyways, yeah, I want to buy the inputs. And was it last episode or 2 episodes ago when we went and bought our field trailer? I think that was 2 episodes ago now. We seen that the store had some flat deck trailers up there. Now I talked to them and I was wondering how much it costs to rent them. They said if your purchase is under $20,000, it's like $1,000 to rent it. If you have $20,000 or more of a purchase from them, they don't charge you for rental. And so I'm gonna try to buy like $20,000 worth of inputs. Now, is that crazy to buy that much to save $1,000 on renting a trailer? Maybe, but here's my thought. Alright, if I buy too much seed, buy too much fertilizer, we can always use it the next year, which we're obviously gonna need more as we go, right? And you can never have too much. Ooh, that was a risky passing there. So I'm gonna try to get my purchase total up to about 20 grand. We're gonna get that all loaded on the trailer. They got a forklift there that you can use also. So I think I can run up there, bobtail up there with this, hook onto their trailer, get all my stuff loaded up, and then bring it back, unload it with my skid steer, and then bring the trailer back. Hopefully that all works out okay. And hopefully I can find enough area in my farm to store all that. But there's really not much else I can do in the winter months, and unfortunately we get to play at night tonight, but that was like the peak corn price and I cannot pass up that price. Got a notification on my phone that the corn was really high paying right now, and you know what? You gotta take full advantage of when that happens. Alright, I don't know if we're gonna have another completely full load going back, because I think it was only gonna be worth about $150,000 total. Which, you know what? We only had a little bit of corn in the fields. We can't complain. When we sell them beans, I hope we get it really lucky with those beans like I did with this corn. And for some reason they really want it. Or even if they like go into a demand for beans, that would be awesome. Just sell a whole bunch of beans for an insanely high amount. Alright, we still got 1,000 bushels. Yeah, it's not gonna be quite a full load. That's okay though. We're gonna clean out the silos, get rid of this corn. It's good to have some money in the bank, although we're gonna be spending some. But we'll still have quite a bit left, and I think I might buy a seed tender also. Oh, right. 240 bushels in that. Left over. All right. So not quite a full load. Should make at least another $55-ish thousand, I'd assume. That's pretty good. We've already made 90,000-ish dollars. I can't complain about 90 grand. 90 grand is awesome. All right, I'm gonna meet you guys back there, and we'll get this last little bit of corn sold and to move on with the day. All right, last little bit's getting sold here. 13 grand. All right. What's our total? We made about $151,000, about right where the guess was for what we had in the storage. So that's super nice. All right, and we're gonna be spending at least $20,000, probably closer to that $30,000 mark on inputs and a seed tender. So we're probably gonna be spending about 40 of that thousand. Have 120 some odd dollars left over is kind of my goal. We'll see how well I can hold to that. Sometimes I like to go on a spending spree, but having that much money in the bank is a lot more comfortable feeling than having $10,000. Anyways, we're gonna get this trailer back to the farm here. We're gonna park for the night, sleep, and then right away tomorrow morning we're gonna run up to the equipment dealer and buy stuff. Uh-oh, they're like an invisible collision or something. That was kind of weird. I'm not sure what that is. I'm guessing it's something to do with the stoplight system. All right, this truck really sounds kind of weird the way it shifts the gears. I wish there's a way to shut the Jake brake off, but I don't see a way to do so, unfortunately. Oh, that guy needs to turn his headlights on. Not very bright. I think we're just gonna leave this trailer outside for the night, because more than likely, actually, got that electronic tarper, held down the button, closed it. But we're gonna leave this outside for the night, because I'm guessing I'm gonna end up putting some of my stuff inside the shed where this goes, and I don't want it to be in the way. And we're just gonna leave the truck parked outside, plug it in. I don't know how cold it's really supposed to get tonight, but January tends to be kind of cold, and I want this thing to be able to pop off. It's a nice setup. Unfortunately, we can't really see it because of the nighttime, but it's a good truck. And selling this corn at this point was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I could have waited, but it would have just kept going down as we moved into January, and we just barely made that mark. I mean, we are not far away from turning into January here, so we got all of it hauled before tomorrow morning, essentially, while the price is still high. I'm glad that the H&H stayed open for me to deliver this stuff. I called ahead. I'm like, if you guys want this corn and you're paying that much for it, I will be there right now. They're like, yep, send it on in. All right, where should we leave this thing overnight? We can maybe just pull it up alongside the shed here. Oh, right over here is fine. We'll unhook it in the morning time. We're gonna get out, we're gonna get some rest, and then start back up in the morning. Oh, well, good morning and welcome to January. Oh, I left my lights on overnight. Will it start? Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it started. Nice. All right, we're gonna shut our headlights off. Unhook the trailer. Perfect. Now, I would love to use manual attach, but manual attach gives me a lot of issues sometimes because I use a variety of mods and it just doesn't always work so well. So, unfortunately, I can't use that, but you can't have everything, right? All right, what's our best way to get up there? Probably just take the county road right here and buzz on up there. This actually might be a little bit slower way of getting there, but it won't be so bad. But I'm not going to bore you guys with this long drive up there. I will meet you up there, and after I buy the stuff, after I come out, get everything bought, I'll show you what we're buying and then get it loaded up, and away we go. Alrighty, folks. Well, I got so lucky that after I went in the dealership, they loaded it for me. I couldn't get so lucky. They saved me a lot of time. Alright, so what I bought is I bought 6 totes of liquid fertilizer, which is probably not going to be what we're going to need for total amount, but that's going to be a starting point. I bought 8 Pioneer boxes of seed, and I also bought this Meridian Titan. It works perfectly with these seed boxes. You throw them on there, and it's got a little auger and everything to put seed in our seeder. All right, well, we're gonna start on this long journey home. I tell you, it took forever to get up here, but it wasn't terrible. It could have been worse. We're gonna get this stuff back down to the farm and get it unloaded, and then I'm gonna probably bring this trailer back later, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with bringing this thing all the way back up here. They said I can use it all day. No worries, just bring it back once I'm done. So that's gonna work out perfectly, and I'm really happy that I don't have to pay any rental fees. But I did just drop like almost $40,000, you know, give or take, to them. So they should be able to let me use their trailer. I'm a loyal customer, so can't complain. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna get this back down to the farm, and we'll probably do a little time lapse of unloading it, because it's probably going to take me a while. I'm not the best at handling pallets in this game. And then we'll probably be calling it a day. All right, guys. Well, that's all taken care of now. Got them all in here. I think that's going to be the end of today's episode. We got some stuff, just kind of business stuff taken care of, right? We're getting ready for spring. Next episode, when we come back, we're going to be full hard into a little bit more spring tillage, and we're going to start planting next episode. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I really do appreciate all your support, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.